Au-delà de l'image, nous rendons compte.
Good evening, dear viewers of Equinoxe Television. Thank you so much for joining me on this edition of the news. First of all, our major stories tonight. Business activities were paralyzed in several neighborhoods of Douala today, Friday, as a widely shared ghost town call on social media was largely observed, bringing the city to a standstill. The call, which has been circulating for days, resulted in an unprecedented lockdown with some streets deserted and shops equally closed. And we stay in the city of Douala, where residents are facing challenges accessing cooking gas, and post-electoral tensions have disrupted normal supply chains. Many gas stations are now crowded, with long queues reported at some gas stations right here in the city of Douala. Those are top stories tonight. The news in full in a jiffy. Thank you so much for choosing Equinoxe Television for presentation. I am Immaculate Fogwe. Cleanup operations have kicked off in Douala, with municipal police and motor taxi drivers joining forces to restore the city's cleanliness. This initiative comes on the heels of post-electoral tensions which had left the city in disarray. Residents and shopkeepers are welcoming the move, citing health concerns due to the accumulation of garbage and unsanitary conditions. The operation aims to improve the city's appearance and address the pressing issue of waste management, as Siri Chakutio tells us.
In the aftermath of post-electoral tensions, the city of Douala is gradually recovering. This Friday morning, municipal police officers, in collaboration with the Motor Taxi Drivers Trade Union, launched a large-scale cleanup operation in several neighborhoods of the economic capital city, Douala. The operation aims to restore the city's cleanliness after the unrest and piles of garbage left behind at the demonstration sites. From Yupwe, Elf, Antrebi and Yassa neighborhoods in the Douala 3 subdivision, this initiative was welcomed by residents and shopkeepers who could no longer tolerate the unsanitary conditions.
Nous voyons, vous mettez la propreté, nous savons que vraiment nous sommes déjà dans la sécurité et que le milieu doit être assaini.
The Douala Motor Taxi Trade Union took advantage of this operation to call on citizens to be more civic-minded and responsible during this post-electoral tension.
Les jeunes se réveillent, que les jeunes se mettent ensemble pour bâtir une ville de Douala propre.
Quand nous faisons des cas, c'est nous qui perdons. On peut avoir une autre manière de manifester, mais pas en cassant.
This cleanup campaign will continue in the various neighborhoods of Bonaberi in the upcoming days. The sanitation operation will extend over several weeks in order to restore the city's image as a clean and welcoming place.
Meantime, Professor Elvis Ngolengole, a member of the Central Committee of the ruling CPDM party, has dismissed calls for an audit of the presidential election results, labeling opposition candidate Issa Chirima Bakari's claim of victory as unconditional. According to the political scientist, Ngolengole further criticized Issa Chirima Bakari, describing him as an outlaw citizen in an interview with France 24. Magic Kangibre watched that interview and compiled what he said in his report.
As post-election violence continues to rock some cities of Cameroon, with stores unable to open for the past days, no schools, as well as a movement for interurban buses, the question of auditing the results obtained at the end of the October 12 presidential election came up for a member of the Central Committee of the CPDM party who was guest at a foreign station. Under which law will they audit the results? Who will do the auditing? No candidate, even Issa Chirima, has the legitimacy to request for an audit of results. If that is his option, he is free, but no auditing can be done. According to Professor Elvis Ngolengole, the numerous claims made by Issa Chirima Bakari of being the winner of the elections are wrong. He has the right, but on the basis of the constitution and Cameroon laws, he is free to have such a position. But over 2 million Cameroonians voted, and that is the law. Since the publication of the October 12 presidential elections, several cities in the country have witnessed violent attacks, with some deaths recorded. Issa Chiruma is an outlaw citizen and is inciting rebellion, which is not permitted in a democratic context. Cameroon is like any other democratic state. Thus, Mr. Issa Chiruma can't make as if all depends on him. Mr. Issa Chiruma is not the law. He is not above the law and constitution of the country. Professor Elvis Ngole says, if out of the 12 candidates, Mr. Issa Chiruma Bakari alone is claiming to have won the elections, then he is free, but he is wrong. Some political observers say the outing of the professor at the time many expect peace was an indirect way of waking up sleeping dogs.
And back right here in the city of Douala, the current political tensions in the country has led to the closure of public institutions, enterprises and filling stations, as well as gas plants, which has triggered a wave of cooking gas scarcity in several neighborhoods in Douala, as most of the gas stations remained closed. In Douala, residents are groaning under the weight of limited cooking gas. Malaglari was at Carrefour Ajib, where more than 100 people scrambled in front of the lone gas station that was still open to fill their gas cylinders. Her report.
Across parts of the city of Douala, finding a gas plant that has product to sell has become a challenge for many residents. Some have remained closed for days now following the ongoing crisis in the country. And the fuel stations that still have stock, the queues are long, the air tense, and the availability unpredictable. This is one of the few gas stations at Carrefour Ajib neighborhood still open, even though some residents travel long distance to come here and still have to wait for hours to be served. I left Newbell this morning, visited several gas stations, but all closed. I finally learned it was open here, so I immediately rushed to this place.
For 2 to 3 hours now, I've been here trying to buy gas. Although I'm with my auntie, I've been long for here. I don't know. I'm tired of even waiting. I don't know what else to do. Seriously. I don't know what this. We're here. We told us to go, that we should come back. And I came here early in the morning. They say we should go. Now I'm back again. They still say we should go back and not buy gas. I don't know. I don't really know what to do. I'm very, very confused. I don't know.
For many Douala city dwellers, going the extra mile to get cooking gas at this moment is essential.
I don't have any option. The only option I have now is just to wait. If we succeed in getting the gas, fine. But if we don't succeed, I'll just go back home.
It wasn't easy. I spent almost 1 hour 30 minutes with much struggle. But thank God I was able to fill my gas cylinders. While many fear a shortage of cooking gas in the days ahead, others are worried for a potential price hike.
Unfortunately, we'll not be able to have the report on the state of Douala today due to the ghost town call that circulated on social media. But we'll be coming back to that in our subsequent news edition. And that's what put a cap to today's edition of the 6 p.m. primetime newscast on Equinoxe television. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for your keen attention. Stay in the company of interesting programs on Equinoxe TV. Bye-bye for now.